damn breath, every rep got venom. Tear through pain, may kill my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Push past limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in a battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Born to growl. Born to do it. Born to growl. Born to rule. Beast mode. A cold vibration hums across the gym floor. The speakers breathe out a low, angry bass. Lights flicker like warning signals on a war machine. I step into the center, rolling my shoulders, feeling energy coil inside my chest. I am a machine, but tonight I'll become a weapon. This session is not for practice. This is for evolution. The engine of fury awaken. The first lift grinds like gears tearing into motion. My arms strain, my back tightens, heat rushes through my chest. A burst of effort snaps through my muscles. Raw mechanical violence with emerges early, sliding down my skin like oil on metal plating. I locked in, shoulders squared, spine rigid. Every rep feels like a piston, firing, hammering my purpose to existence. Pain is irrelevant, effort is mandatory, transformation is inevitable. A heist and twist upward like steam escaping a reactor. My breath short and sharp and precise, I feel pressure building. A rising voltage in my veins, every sense heightens. The drop approaches like a missile countdown. I tighten my grip, I brace my core. The engine of fury prepares to ignite. The beat explodes, a metallic blast of pure adrenaline. I unleash rep after rep, each one heavier, louder, more violent than the last. My chest erupts with fire, my forearms scream. The burn spreads like wildfire across steel beams. But I don't slow, I accelerate. Every rep is domination. Every breath is power, every moment is destruction of the weaker version of me. I am the engine of fury, unstoppable, unbreakable, unrelenting. The midsection grows deeper, darker with bass that feels like a war drum. I shift into brutal sets, pulls, extensions, grinding presses. The weight cuts into my palms, heat radiates from my chest. My shoulders quiver under strain, but I refuse collapse. This is the zone where warriors are made, where machine evolve into monsters. The radiation of fury becomes as fully the person of weak, keeping it so unstoppable, unrelenting. Oh, a cold sharp melody rises like steel being sharpened. I lower my weight enough to break any normal person, but I'm not normal. My breath deepens, my stance widens. The bar bends slightly under our mask. Tension crackles across my skin. The room holds still, I whisper. I whisper, engage, and the world pause, waiting for the explosion. The second drive detonates like a reactor overload. I tear through the reps with savage efficiency. Legs brace, core lock, lungs burn, spin my face. Twist with effort, but effort is fuel. I roar, I grind, I destroy. God, my ticks like a hammer's faster than ever. Cave beginning to the veers, I'm talking in fear. I become pure output. Raw power, raw will, raw fury. The beat slows into it deep. Then just to go brother. Mess with the ball, but then the ball rolls. My arms feel shredded, my chest pounds like a malfunctioning engine. Got malfunction is unfailure. Need fake calibration. I push through every break. Carving skate into my fin. Bench, I bench. Bench, I bench. Bench, I bench. I bench. growl. Push past limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with the fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in the curse. Echo my name in the battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, with my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to ground. On the go. On the go. On the go. On the go. Beast mode. Beast mode. The gym breathes like a living furnace. Air smells like metal, sweat, discipline. A low rumble echoes across the racks. I step forward, each footfall heavier than the last. My pulse sinks with the distant bass. Steady, slow building. My fingers tighten around the cold iron. This is not a warm-up, this is the beginning of ascension. Tonight I rise, tonight I conquer. Tonight I become something greater than muscle. I become inevitability. The first lift crawls through my spine like lightning forging a new shape inside me. My shoulders compress, my chest expands. A shock of effort ignites my lungs. The weight pushes down, but my will pushes harder. Sweat forms instantly, rolling down like sparks running from a welder's torch. My grip trembles momentarily, then stabilizes like forged steel. Pain flickers, but pain is not the enemy. Pain is the proof that I'm alive, that I'm transforming, that I'm rising. Every rep becomes a strike against the old version of me. Sharpened like blades being drawn, my back arches, my lungs fill with fire. The gym fades until only the bar exists, a single point of destiny. A surge gathers behind my rib cage, a rising god awakening within. The drop approaches like a storm cresting the horizon. I brace myself, I exhale, and I prepare to become myth. The bass detonates. A violent shock wave of power, I explode upward bar, flying with savage momentum. Muscles rip awake, my breath rolls like thunder in a canyon. Beats of sweat fling outward like sparks. Every rep strikes like an earthquake, shattering mountains. The effort isn't effort anymore, it's ascension. The iron god rises with every lift, every breath, every pulse. Strength isn't something I use, strength is something I am. Sinks into a thick, dark rhythm, slow, heavy, merciless. I transition into brutal sets, rose pulls, weighted dips, controlled hell. My limbs shake, my forearms scream, but I keep grinding, digging deeper into the fire. Because I'm not chasing strength, I'm forging it. Each rep tears away your weakness, each breath solidifies my will. My arms feel like molten iron, but molten iron becomes unbreakable when cool. A bright tone rises like a flare over a battlefield. I load weight beyond comfort, beyond reason, beyond anything a normal person attempts. This isn't normal, this is ritual, this is transcendence. My chest tightens, my knuckles whiten, the entire room holds still, waiting for my next eruption. I whisper, rise, God rise, embrace. Drop hits like a collision of worlds. I drive into the set with ruthless fury. Legs quake, back tighten, street grid, but the rep moves and another I roll with everything inside me. A primal cry born from discipline and defiance. The iron god fully awakens, my veins pulse like cold electricity. Your muscles flood with unstoppable force. I defer the pain, I roll the wave. I don't meet the moment. But dry size, no more, it's just through. Feel the growl in my chest chest, it's a war cry. Claws out hard cold like a samurai. Steel spine, sweat drip, it's a death match. Backed in a cage, nah, I break latch. I am breath, every rep got venom. Death through pain, make hell my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Push past limits, got war in my genes. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with the fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battlefield, him. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Born to growl, born to roll. Beast mode. Beast mode. The lights flicker like warning alarms in a reactor. Low pulse rolls across the floor, shaking the plates, waking the beast in my chest. I take my stance, I inhale metal sweat. Thunder, my heartbeat sinks to the base, slow, heavy, rising. This is not warm up, this is ignition. The beast engine begins rumbling awake. Every breath stokes a fire deeper. Tonight I evolve beyond human. Tonight I tear off limits and rebuild myself and steal the first lift. Cracks through me like a spark, arcing across wires. My arms stiffen, my chest expands, my lungs burn from the shock. Good, that burn is the beginning. I grip the bar tight, at knuckles white in veins, lighting up like electric conduit. Sweat rolls instantly, hot and sharp down my shoulders and spine. Each rep collides through my body like a piston hammer in a new shape. I don't run from the pressure, I bury myself inside it. Every rep is a command break. Beat, beat, come. The synth rises like a glowing turbine coming online. My breathing sharpens into an engine rhythm, sharp inhale, violent exhale, repeat. I feel a surge inside my ribs, a vibration, a storm, a beast, a drop nears. I brace my stance, widen my grip, lock my spine in place, my whole body whispers, unleash. The drop detonates like a steel door, being blown apart. I explode through the ramp, pure force, no hesitates at my breath. Roars out of me, shaking the air, muscles ignite like superheated cores. Sweat sprays and violent arcs from the air for the beast engine is fully alive now, revving, tearing, dominating. I don't fight the weight, I own the strength, isn't a goal. Strength is a byproduct of rage, discipline and refusal to break. Every rep is every rep is a kill. The rhythm dips into a darker, heavier grind. Perfect, I transition to heavier sets. Rose, brutal presses, dead stop pulls. My arms shake, my forearms burn, but the fire doesn't scare me. The fire is the map to my evolution. Every rep cuts deeper into my old self. Every rep carves out something new, bigger, denser, more savage. Pain becomes data and data becomes progress. I am not simply lifting, I am restructuring myself. A razor sharp melody climbs through the noise. My breath steadies, I load the bar with weight most people would never touch. The steel bends slightly, a promise, a threat. I step beneath it, feeling the pressure sink in my bones perfect. My entire existence narrows to this moment. I wish myself become unstoppable, then I stand ready.
The second drop hits like a collision of meteors. I launch into the set with everything to silence. Arms travel back to literal stank. Majestic and having to grab only I don't feel every some gravity's come out of my I'm on my roar, feels a rumor. Standing down, this a brace on like a spaceship. A beast and Jesus gas right line. The machines new for one and a star. Stress,
Feel the growl in my my chest, it's a war cry. Claws out, hard cold like a samurai. Steel spine, sweat drip, it's a death match. Backed in a cage, now I break latch. Iron breath, every rep got venom. Tear through, pain make my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, with my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Push past limits, got all my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a few. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, with my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to grow. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, with my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Beast mode. Beast mode. Born to growl. Beast mode. Oh no. Beast mode. The gym buzzes like a forge before sunrise. Heat radiates from metal plates, as if they remember every warrior who touched them. I step forward, rolling my neck, feeling sparks gather beneath my skin. This place isn't a gym, it's a furnace, and I'm the raw material ready to be reshaped tonight. The flames rise tonight. I am forged in hellfire. The first rep hits like hammer against molten steel. My arms lock, my chest shakes, my lungs pull fire instead of air. Good, this is the purification. Sweat appears instantly hot as ember, sliding down my temples. My grip clamps harder, iron crushing iron. Each rep is a strike, a shape and blow, a transformation. I am not here to train, I am here to burn away who I used to be. Hellfire is not punishment, it is refinement. Swirl upward like flames dancing in oxygen. My breath turns into steam. My skin glows with heat. The tension in my chest grows. A rising roar ready to ignite. The drop nears, I plant my feet. I brace my spine, every muscle tightens like heated metal cooling before the strike. Let it burn, I whisper. The drop erupts like a furnace door, blasting open and I drive upward. Power, fury, fire, my breath tears out in savage bursts. The bar rises as if defying nature. Heat floods my veins, my muscles ignite like volcanic stone cracking apart. I roll through every rep, a creature reborn in flame. I don't fear the burn, I use it, I ride it, I become informed in hellfire. I rise again and again, refusing to break, refusing to cool. Yeah. The track dips into a slow molten rhythm perfect. I transition into heavier sets, deep rolls, tormenting presses. Iron that tests my marrow, my shoulders tremble, my chest feels like it might split. But that's how steel is born, heat, pressure, violence. I welcome all three, every rep slams through my body like a hammer on an anvil. Each strike removes weakness and purity, hesitates and I am being reforged. The blazing melody rises like molten metal, swirling under white heat. I low more weight, dangerous way, wayman only for those who burn for glory. My spine tightens, my grip becomes claws. The entire room glows orange in my mind, as if I'm standing inside a forge. One thought fills me entirely. Burn harder. The second drop explodes like a molten eruption that crushed through the reps. Each one heavier, each one brighter, each one hotter. My lungs blaze, my arms shake like overheated metal. But I never stop, I never cool, I never fail. Every rep is a flash of white hot fury. The moment when steel becomes unbreakable. Forged in hellfire, I rise with impossible strength. A glowing titan made from flaming will. I'm a beat slows into a deep bucket and this is the true test. The fire can stop me med ferie. Det er stærk en kursen, der det liv kan slå. from your drum tangen ibig glorified for every roll deals and turning myself to the heaven of Beast Mode. I don't back down. Wear my pain like a crown. No fear, no doubt. I don't back down. Wear my pain like a crown. No fear, no doubt. Past limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a few. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in a battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode. I don't back down. Wear my pain like a crown. No fear, no doubt. Born to rule. Beast mode. Like dawn over a battlefield. The lights hum quietly, waiting for the first strike. My footsteps echo between the plates, stacked like monuments of discipline. I place my hands on the bar. Cold, heavy, unmerciful. The tremor rises inside my chest. Not fear, anticipation, because today I climb beyond limits. Today my iron will ascend. The bass begins a slow pulse, sinking with my heartbeat. Every breath sharpens, every muscle tightens. Everything inside me wakes. I whisper to myself, rise. The first rep hits like a surge through a power grid. My back tightens, my shoulders flare, my lungs choke on a sudden pressure. But I refuse to yield. I push through it, lifting out with strength, but with will. Sweat forms instantly, rolling down my face in hot streams. My grip digs into the steel, knuckles turning pale. The weight groans as I move it, a sound that ignites something deeper within me. Every rep carves away the weak parts of who I was. Every rep scopes the version I need to become. I stare forward, eyes sharp, and command my body ocean. The melody rises like a staircase made of fire. My breathing aligns with the rhythm. Inhale, brace strike, exhale. I feel electricity crackling beneath my skin. The drop approaches, my stance widens, my core locks. A beast inside me growls away. The world narrows to the bar. My hands in the moment before the explosion. The drop erupts like thunder, cracking open the sky, unleash the rep. Fierce, unstoppable, violent. My breath roars out like a blast wave. My muscles erupt with molten strength. I push through the rep as if nothing in existence can stop me. The iron bends slightly under pressure. The floor trembles beneath my stance. I am not lifting, I am rising, am ascending. I am climbing beyond what the world expects of me. Iron will ascend. I become the sun. I become the force. I become the one who never breaks. The rhythm turns darker, a deep grind pushing me into heavier sets. Rows, deadlifts, brutal presses, each one tests the structure of my soul. My arms shake violently, my breath grows jagged. My vision narrows to a burning tunnel of repetition. Good. This is the threshold. Pain is no enemy. Pain is the architect of my evolution. Every ache chisels a new shape. Every tremor forges new resolve. I don't run from suffering,
I use it as fuel, I turn it into fire, I make it my ally.
A bright razor edge and slice upward. I reload the bar, heavy enough to scare most people, perfect for me.
The plates clang like war drums, my spine tightens into steel cables. The gym grows silent except for the sound of my heartbeat and the rising track. I focus on one thought, rise higher than pain. The second drop hits like a meteor impact. I explode into the set lows, sinking nose, Babylon, spend the drip of bed loads, spinning and drilling, banging and drilling. Tackle, that's how it is, never stop, shit. Miles, come out to dialects, let's mile, tie your finger, them some big mile, pull up so many ways.
Yeah, feel the growl in my chest as a war cry, claws out hardcore like a samurai. Steel spine, sweat drip as a death match. Backed in the cage, now I break latch. I'm breath, every rep got venom. Tattoo pain, make hell my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and arrows.
Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead.
Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to ride.
Push past in the sky, war in my jeans, rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in a battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within.
Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Born to growl. Born to growl. Beast mode. Beast mode.
A single low bass tone vibrates through the gym, rolling across the concrete like distant thunder. I close my eyes, center my breath and feel the tension coil inside me. My hands wrap around cold steel, the first contact between who I am and who I'm about to become. This isn't warm-up, this is awakening. This is the beginning of the unbreakable ride. The first rip slams into my body like a wave of iron. My arms flex, my shoulders grind, my lungs ignite. But I push back harder, push back stronger. The burn it's fast, but I welcome it, it means I'm alive. It means I'm rising. Sweat forms instantly across my forehead. My grip digs deeper into the bar. Veins flare along my arms like coil lightning. Each rep builds pressure, and pressure builds power. I don't run from the strain. I walk straight into the storm. The melody grows sharp, spiraling upward like a drill tearing through stone. My breath becomes rhythm, my stance becomes foundation, my resolve becomes armor. The drop approaches like a countdown to detonation. I steady my stance, lock my core, prepare to rise through the coming explosion. The drop detonates, relentless, explosive, unstoppable. I burst through the rep with everything inside me. My breath erupts, my muscles scream, my heartbeat pounds just like a sledgehammer. But I keep rising, I keep pushing, I keep tearing through the weight. Isn't grabbing itself as an enemy, I refuse respect.
This is more than training. This is defiance, this is transformation. This is the unbreakable ride. The track dives into a darker grind, perfect for heavier loads. Rows, deadlifts, pressing storms of iron. My legs shake, my back tightens. My lungs burn like they're in fire. Good, good. Let the fire come, let the pain come. Let everything test me. I will rise anyway. Every rep becomes a declaration. Every breath becomes a vow. Every tremor becomes proof that I refuse to bow to anything weaker than my own ambition.
the place slam on. One after another like armor being forged. I grip the bar, the room narrows. The world disappears, only the climb remains.
The second drop hit, second earthquake, I exploded into the set. Fury, fire, force, my roar cracks through the air. Sweat blasts from my arms, my whole body shakes, feeling intensity, but the reps keep moving. I refuse collapse, I refuse surrender. Right.
The state where nothing goes to ground. Not even the weight trying to crush you. The beast goes into a brutal goddess hell. Beast where nothing holds his angry and to crush you.
The beat slows into a brutal grinding. The bar where champions are cars. Pain becomes deep, pressure becomes overwhelming. But I keep driving, rep after rep, rep after rep,
This is where warriors are created in the long suffocating minutes where the body wants to quit, but the
will refuse it. I grind forward, a force of window is no it can extend. Now, baby, be waiting for the only thing now. Baby, be waiting for the only thing I break latcher, iron breath, every rep got venom. Tear through pain, make hell my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. No fear, no doubt. Beast mode. I was born to growl. Push past limits, got war in my genes. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a few. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode. No fear, no doubt. Beast mode. I was born to ground. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode. Wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode. No fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. The gym is dark except for the red emergency lights glowing like embers. The air is cold enough to sting my lungs on the first inhale. The iron weight, silent, motionless, heavy like a sleeping beast staring me to wake it. I roll my wrist, crack my neck, and let the pulse of the bass rise under my skin. Each beat is a spark, a flicker, a warning that something inside me is about to ignite. Tonight I train with blood fire in my veins. Tonight I drive forward with nothing held back. I place my hands on the steel. The fire begins. The first rep slams into my body like a hammer striking an anvil. Heat bursts through my chest, my shoulders tighten, my breath locks from the sudden surge. But I rise with it, rep after rep, like I'm forging myself inside a molten storm. The weight rattles the bar, sweat drips from my chin. My reflection stares back from the gym mirror. Eyes sharp, jaw locked, face marked with determination. Every rep becomes ignition, the fire grows. It spreads through every muscle, every nerve.
rise and build. I crouch lower, brace tighter, grip harder. The drop is seconds away and I can feel the flames crawling up my spine. I whisper to myself, try. The drop detonates. Violent blast of energy tearing through the air. I explode into motion. My breath roars. Strike with savage force. The iron surges upward like it weighs nothing. Heat flashes across my skin. My heartbeat becomes thunder. Every rep sends a shockwave through my chest. Darker, heavier grind, perfect the tracking, set rolls are ripping through the back, deadlift. The time presses to threaten to crush the lungs. My leg, my mind, arms pulse with burning electric. This sharp bake slice through my shoulders where I welcome it. Pain is the language of growth. My breath turns ragged, my vision vibrates with each heavy rep. But I do not slow, I do not back, I'm not when the fire this bright. I train, I swamp, hungry, consume everything in this path. The track rises again, a rising spiral pulling me toward the next explosion. I load the bar, heavy, intimidating, perfect. The plates clang like gunfire. My hands tighten around cold steel. I inhale once, filling my lungs with fuel. The bill screams upward, and I stand on the edge of the inferno. The second drop hits like a volcanic eruption. I unleash the rep with everything inside me. My roar tears through the room, sweat blasts off my arms. The weight shudders but moves because I may make it move. My lighting on the ground. My town was a con. Smooth as I go. I don't back down. I just keep coming. She's more outside. Are in dead.
Feel the growl in my chest, it's a war cry. Claws out hardcore like a samurai. Still spine, sweat drip, it's a dead match. Backed in the cage, now I break lash. Iron breath, every rep got venom. Gentle pain make hell my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Push past limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battle through them. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Born to growl. Born to rule. except for the red emergency lights glowing like embers. The air is cold enough to sting my lungs on the first inhale. The iron weight, silent, motionless, heavy like a sleeping beast, daring me to wake it. I roll my wrist, crack my neck, and let the pulse of the bass rise under my skin. Each beat is a spark, a flicker, a warning that something inside me about to ignite. Tonight I train with blood, fire in my veins. Tonight I drive forward with nothing held back. I place my hands on the steel. The fire begins. First rep slam to my body like a hammer striking an anvil. Heat burst through my chest, my shoulders tighten, my breath locks from the sudden surge. But I rise with it, rep at a rep like I'm forging myself inside a molten storm. The weight like it's a boss, sweat drips from my chin. My reflection's back from the gym mirror. I sharp jaw, lock our face, marked with determination. Every rep become fuel. I do every muscle, every nerve, every heartbeat. This is my warm up. Millie coils upward, twisted with tension like the fuse burning fast. My pulses with the rising build. I crowd slow, brace tighter grip out of the drop. Seconds away, and I can feel the flames crawling up my spine. I whisper to myself, try. The drop detonates. A violent blast of energy tearing through the air. I explode in emotion. My breath roars, my arms contract with savage force. The iron surges upward like it weighs nothing. Heat flashes rust my sound, my heartbeat. Every rep sends a shockwave through my chest. I drive forward, violent, unbroken, unstoppable. The blood fire inside me erupts. I become pure, more will and pure, pure force. I am the drive. The beat sinks into a darker, heavier ground to burn the Texan sets. Rolls that rip into the back, that lift, that test the spine. Presses that threaten to crush the lungs. My legs shake, my arms pulse within electricity. A sharp slice through my shoulders, but I welcome it because pain is all that's what the heart to hold. For people's what the heart to. I do not struggle. Oh, that my breath turns ragged. My vision vibrates with each heavy rep. But I do not slow, I do not back down. Not when the fire is this bright. I train like a storm, hungry to consume everything in its path.
Beast mode,
I don't back down, I don't back down.
beast mode, beast mode,
I don't back down, I don't back down.
beast mode,
I don't back down, I don't back down.
beast mode, beast mode,
I don't back down, I don't back down.
beast mode.
The track rises again, a rising spiral pulling me toward the next explosion. I load the bar heavy, intimidating, perfect. The blades clang like gunfire, my hands tighten around cold steel. I inhale once, filling my lungs with fuel. The build screens upward and I stand on the edge of the inferno. The second drop is like a volcanic eruption. Second drop hits like a volcanic eruption. I unleash the rep with everything inside me. My roar tears through the room, sweat blast off my arms. The weight shudders but moves because I make it move. My entire body bites. Our breath feels ironic. The house slayers like a warrior, but the revs keep going. I end up still what in the fire.
Crush limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a few. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name and the battle fool him. Scream till it shakes the world from within. I don't back down. Beast mode. Wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode. No fear, no doubt. Beast mode. I was born to grind. Beast mode. Wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode. No fear, no doubt. Beast mode. I was born to grind. Born to grind. Born to rule. Beast mode. Cold drive sweeps across the gym floor, as if the doors open to a mountain peak. My breath escapes in a faint cloud, the breath of a titan waking from stone. Low bass hums beneath the surface, shaking the concrete softly. The steel plates glimmer under dim lights. Awaiting the storm, I'm about to unleash. I exhale once, slow, steady, heavy. A titan breath. This is where the rampage begins. The bar rises in my hands, its weight sinking into my bones. The first rep drags fire from my chest, my shoulders stretch, my spine tightens, my lungs expand with effort. But I rise with aggression, I rise with purpose, I rise with the discipline of a creature built for battle. Sweat forms instantly across my forehead, rolling down my temples like melting ice. My jaw clamps shut, my heartbeat kicks into overdrive. Every rep hits like a drum, every rep hits like a drum, every breath lands like a blow. Every moment pushes me deeper into Titan form. The melody tightens like chains pulling against stone pillars. My breath grows hotter, my muscles pulse violently. The fire inside my chest builds pressure while widen my stance, brace my core and wait for the drop like a beast about to be unleashed. The air stills, the room tense. I inhale a deep Titan breath. The drop detonates like mountains, collapse and explode into motion, driving the weight up with raw force. My roar echoes through the gym, my arms flex like steel beams. My back arches under the shock, but I rise. Every rep is a rampage, every rep is a strike, every rep is a declaration that nothing is stronger than will. I become the quake that shakes the ground. The beat darkens, perfect for heavier loads. My hands tighten now on the bar like I'm gripping the edge of a cliff. Bros, presses, deadlifts, brutal deep, unforgiving. My legs tremble from the pressure, my arms pulse with lightning. Sweat pours down my jawline, dripping to the floor like falling embers. Pit expands, my shoulders sharp, violent, consuming, but I drive through it. Pain is simply a dialect in the language of power. I breathe again, a heavier, deeper Titan breath. A rising tone pierces the air like a spear of light. I reload the bar until it groans. Each plate slams like a heartbeat. The rhythm climbs as the tension rises. My chest bands with the rising energy. I lower my head, close my eyes, and prepare for the full eruption. My breath shakes the air. The second drop hits like thunder, shattering stone. I unleash raw violence into the lift. My roar bursts from deep in my chest. My grip tears into the steel. My muscles stretch to the limit. Every rep crashes like a boulder. Every breath blasts out like hot steam. I become a creature of pressure and will. I ascend with fury. I dream with pain, with force. I conquer with relentless drive. Oh, battle tech crowd. This is what Titans are forged.
back down. With my pain like a crown. No fear, no doubt. I was born to growl.
Push past limits, got war in my jeans. Raging my lungs, I bleed through machines. Stained by none, I'm all with the fuse. Snap like a bear, trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within.
I don't back down. With my pain like a crown. No fear, no doubt. I was born to grow. I was born to grow. I was born to grow. Born to born to grow.
Born to growl.
Born to grow.
Born to growl. Born to rule. Beast mode.
Dark walls, cold steel. A low sub bass crawling along the floor like a sleeping monster. I stand in the center of the gym. Hands loose, breath slow, mind sharpening. Something wakes inside my rib cage, a pulse, a flicker, a spark. Tonight I don't live.
Tonight I ignite.
The first pull sends vibration through my spine. My back tightens, my chest stretches wide. My forearms flare with deadly heat. The iron resists, slow, stubborn, heavy. But I grind upward inch by inch, breath by breath. My shoulders tense under the weight. My lungs expand like a beast. Inhaling for the first time. The red lights light up sharply. The bass with thought begins to form.
Shift to the chain, then awaken you before. The music tightens like a chain pulled to its last link. My body sinks with the rising rhythm. With raw to sharper. I curl my fingers around steel. Electricity crawls down my arms. Energy calls in my chest. Waiting for ignition, I whisper to the beast. Wake up.
The drop ignites like a shockwave. Through concrete, my body explodes into motion. Pressing, pulling, tearing through the way my roar cracks the air. My veins bulge like sculpted wires.
Straight spurs from every joint, every fiber, every frame. This isn't me, this is ignition. The beast fed to lights up, glowing, raging, expanding.
I feel untamed, unleashed, unbreakable, unbreakable. Feel untamed, unleashed, unbreakable.
A darker vibration drops into the mix. Perfect for the mix, in the dread lets it crush your soul. Rolls up with the back, wide presses the hammer. The riff plays like drums. My breath grows ragged, my skin heats like molten iron. Sweat pours across my chest and lungs. Embrace inside me, rips at the can, demanding more weight, more pain, more battle. The melody tightens, ends upward, a rising column of tension. I load the bar heavy, then heavier than knurling. Cuts into my palms, my heartbeat stutters, then pounds harder. The beast vector crackles with energy, the ignition core heats. I brace for eruption, the second drop detonates like a burst of flames. I rip the weight upward with savage force. My roar shreds the air, my lungs burn like torches. My arms shake violently under the load, but I don't slow. I accelerate, every rig spikes with fear and intensity. Every breath feeds the flame, every second pushes the vector deeper into overload. I feel the beat drops to a slow crushing rhythm, but a perfect pace for suffering. My legs wobble, my arms tremble, my chest rises fast, too fast. But
This zone is non-negotiable. This is where beasts are born. We're warriors, sharpened teeth and claws. I grind through the burning rips, slow, painful, merciless. My birth grand. The melody opens like a style. Tell real aboard, this is the last scene. This genocide called a fatal ocean. Fire for the scared, put it back. Stop it. Focus. Finding this out.
Feel the growl in my chest, it's a war cry. Claws out, heart cold like a samurai. Steel spine, sweat drip, it's a death match. Backed in the cage, now I break latch. I am breath, every rep got venom. Tear through pain, make hell my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born in the ground. Push past limits, got war in my genes. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Born to growl. Born to rule. Beast mode. Beast mode. A cold draft sweeps across the gym floor, as if the door's open to a mountain peak. My breath escapes in a faint cloud, the breath of a titan waking from stone. Low bass hums beneath the surface, shaking the concrete softly. The steel plates glimmer under dim lights, awaiting the storm I'm about to unleash. I exhale once, slow, steady, heavy. A titan breath. This is where the rampage begins. Yeah, the bar rises in my hands, its weight sinking into my bones. The first rep drags fire from my chest. My shoulders stretch, my spine tightens, my lungs expand with effort. But I rise with aggression, I rise with purpose. I rise with the discipline of a creature built for battle. Sweat forms instantly across my forehead, rolling down my temples like melting ice. My jaw clams shut, my heartbeat kicks into overdrive. Every rep kicks like a drum, every breath lands like a blow. Every moment pushes me deeper into titan form. The melody tightens like chains pulling against stone pillars. My breath grows hotter, my muscles pulse violently. The fire inside my chest builds pressure. I widen my stance, brace my core, and wait for the drop like a beast about to be unleashed. The air stills, the room turns. I inhale a deep titan breath. The drop detonates like mountains collapsing. I explode in emotion, driving the weight up with raw force. Echoes through the gym, my arms flex like steel beams. My back arches under the shock, but I rise. Every rep is a rampage, every rep is a strike. Every rep is a declaration that nothing is stronger than will. I become the quake that shakes the ground. Yeah. The beat darkens, perfect for heavier lows. My hands tighten around the bar like I'm gripping the edge of a cliff. Rows, presses, deadlifts, brutal, deep, unforgiving. My legs tremble from the pressure. My arms pulse with lightness. Sweat pours from my jawline, dripping to the floor like falling embers. Pain expands in my shoulder, sharp, violent, consuming. But I drive through it. Pain is simply a dialect. In the language of power, I breathe again. Deeper, tighten breath. A rising tone pierces the air like a spear of light. I reload the bar until it groans. Each plate slams like a heartbeat. The rhythm climbs, the tension rises. My chest expands with the rising energy. I lower my head, close my eyes, and prepare for the second eruption. My breath shakes the air.
Rolling Stone, I unleash raw violence into the lift. My roar bursts from deep in my chest. My grip tears into the steel. My muscles stretch to the limits. Every rep crashes like a boulder. Every breath blasts out like hot steam. I become a creature of pressure and will. I ascend with fury, I dominate with force. This a decker with relentless drive. Track takes it run slow, polishing most things are forged. I breath goes real, my say come control of it. My legs nearly muggering. Please more. This morning. Samurai steel spine, sweat drip, it's a death match. Backed in the cage, nah, I break labs. Iron breath, every rep got venom. Tear through pain, make hell my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Eyes glow red, I'm already dead. Beast mode, I back that down. Beast mode, my pain like crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Push past limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battlefield hymn. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I got that down. Beast mode, my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Born to growl. Born to growl. Born to growl. Beast mode. Whoa. Flicker in the gym like embers, floating in a furnace. The room is silent except for the low hum of the bass warming up. Sweat, steel, dust. The familiar perfume of battle, my hands wrap around the cold bar. A pulse hits my fingertips, a spark, a warning, a promise. Tonight I don't move the weight I ignited, I feel the titan within. The first rep rises unevenly, dragging my breath from deep below my ribs. My shoulders flare with a harsh burn, the kind that signals the engine is waking. Gravity pulls down like a jealous enemy, but my stance widens, my grip tightens. My lungs pull a violent inhale, I push again. The weight obeys, slowly bending, groaning, cracking through the tension. Every rep becomes a spark, every spark becomes fuel. The titan begins to rise, cell by cell, breath by breath. The music coils up wide, attention wide, pulling tight around my spine. My forearms pulse like cables, a overload with power. My heart thunders, my breath gets sharper. The room narrows, only the iron exists, only the climb exists. The titan inside me whispers, feed the fire. The drop detonates, a violent explosion kicking through the walls. I launch the bar upward, unleashing everything I've been holding back. My chest expands like a cracked volcano. My veins surge like molten lines. My roar shakes the air with raw for wrecking fuel brush. I can feel it ripping through me. Every fiber surges, every nerve lights up, and every heartbeat becomes artillery, igniting fuel the titan within. The first rep rises unevenly, dragging my breath from deep below my ribs. My shoulders flare with a harsh burn, the kind that signals the engine is waking. Gravity pulls down like a jealous enemy, but my stance widens, my grip tightens. My lungs pull a violent inhale, I push again. The weight obeys, slowly bending, groaning, cracking through the tension. Every rep becomes a spark, every spark becomes fuel. The titan begins to rise, cell by cell, breath by breath. The music coils up with a tension wire pulling tight around my spine. My forearms pulse like cables, overloaded with power. My heart thunders, my breath gets sharper. The room narrows, only the iron exists, only the climb exists. The titan inside me whispers, feed the fire. Feed the fire. The drop detonates, a violent explosion kicking through the walls. I launch the bar upward, unleashing everything I've been
soul. My veins surge like molten lines. My roar shakes the air with raw force. He can feel Rorsch, I can feel it ripping through me. Every fiber surges, every nerve lights up. Every heartbeat becomes artillery. I am fueled, heavy, burning, unstoppable. The track dives into a darker underground rumble. Perfect for the raw work. Blows that tear the lats, presses the hammer, the chest squats that crush and rebuild the legs. My breath breaks in a second, my spine locks tight. Sweat pours off my chin in a constant stream. The pain grows teeth, it bites down hard, but I bite back harder. The titan in my chest keeps rising, stronger than the fatigue, stronger than gravity. The melody tightens into a high voltage coil. You fuck on the beats like you, but heavier, heavier than comfort, heavier than logic. The plates ring like alarm bells. My fingers curl around steel, the tension rises faster, faster, faster. The fire inside me erupts. The second drop hits like a meteor. I yank the weight upward with brutal precision. My breath explodes, my body shakes, my muscles flare like live fire. But I don't slow, I accelerate. Every breath melts the weakness, every breath stokes the furnace. Every second feeds the titan. I feel unstoppable, a creature built entirely from pressure and rain. Punishing crawl, the perfect rhythm for suffer. The perfect rhythm for suffer. My legs tremble, my forearms burn, my lungs drag air like hauling chains. But this is the zone where legends fall. It's where legendary reps, the ones no one sees, could defile everything now. Loudness. Flies blue with sight. I didn't take my breath, just gone back. You look messed up because tigers.
Feel the growl in my chest, it's a war crowd. Claws out, heart cold like a samurai. Steel spine, sweat drip, it's a death match. Back in the cage, now I break latch. Iron breath, every rep got venom. Tear through pain, make hell my anthem. No peace, just rage in my marrow. Strike like thunder, hit hard and narrow. Chains fall down, I'm the one they dread. Down, eyes glow red. Down, I'm already dead. My pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl.
Push past limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none and I'm raw with a fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battle for him. Scream till it shakes the world from within.
Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. 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 Feel small. Yeah. Feel small. The gym feels like a fortress tonight. Concrete walls, steel beams, and the smell of metal dust. Waiting for a warrior to awaken it. The lights hum softly overhead. A low bass trembles beneath my feet. My palms tighten as they brush the cold barbell. A spark rises inside my chest, small, sharp, electric. I inhale once, the air tastes heavy with potential. This is where the iron's turn begins. This is where I ascend. I step forward into the storm. Stand.
The first rep drags force from deep within me, pulling fire through my chest and shoulders. My arms tremble from the sudden low, but the tremble feels like ignition. A sign the storm has touched my skin. The ironclad, the sweat forms instantly on my forehead. My muscles throb with familiar heat. I rise steady, sharp, relentless. The iron obeys my will. The red lights out smoothly. My heart rip punches out of me like steam escaping a mountain. This is the start of ascension, one rep at a time, one storm at a time. The tension in the music tightens like cold lightning. The lights flicker slightly as though reacting to my pole. My grip hardens, my back arches, my lungs widen for the coming explosion. The storm gathers, the rhythm climbs, my heartbeat becomes thunder. I whisper to myself, rise. The drop hits, a burst of rage and electricity at once. I launch the weight up when my breath breaks into a roar. My forearms blows with raw force, my spine locks like tempered steel. He floods my chest, the air shakes around me. Every muscle contrasts as if lightning is ripping through my nerves. I ascend through the iron stern, pushing higher, harder, brighter. Nothing stops me, not fatigue, not pain, not doubt. I am the storm, I rise through the chaos. On the bed, on the bed, on the ground. The darker rhythm drops into place, dragging me into the deeper sets. Rolls that tether lats, pulls apart the traps, deadlifts that summon strength from the ground itself. Presses that feel like lifting concrete slabs. My breath thickens, my veins stand out like blue lightning. Pain flashes across my shoulders, but I keep pulling through it, dragging power out of the ache. Each rep becomes a piece of armor forged, hammered and sharpened. My reflection in the mirror looks different now. Eyes bright, jaw clenched, spirit rising through the dawn. The music spirals up with a cyclone tightening around my ribs. Or a little barbell, I really love the barbell. Heavy enough to intimidate, but not heavy enough to stop me. The plate slam, the bar flexes. I wrap my fingers around steel like gripping the hand of the love weapon. When the bill gets sharper, faster, more intense, I breathe in the storm.
The second drop detonates, a sonic earthquake blasting through the room. I rip the weight up with everything I've earned. My raw hand take a raw creep, my arms shake, my core locks, my lungs expand until they burn. But I wait, let them faster, making them go. Maybe get breath, I stop being depressed and not become a force. You will set you straight, hiding dominating a gale. Her extension continues and I'm
On the bride, on the bride, on the dial.
Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl.
push past limits, got war in my jeans. Rage in my lungs, I bleed through machines. Tamed by none, I'm raw with a fuse. Snap like a bear trap, nothing to lose. No retreat, no step to reverse. Body's a weapon, I speak in a curse. Echo my name in the battlefield, him. Scream till it shakes the world from within. Beast mode, I don't back down. Beast mode, wear my pain like a crown. Beast mode, no fear, no doubt. Beast mode, I was born to growl. Born to growl. Born to growl.
Born to growl,
Born to rule.
beast mode. Beast mode.
Beast mode. Beast mode. Gonna break the wall. Beast mode. Gonna break it. Beast mode. Gonna break them all.
The gym hums like a massive machine tonight. Sharp lights, cold steel, and the deep vibration of bass. Moving through the floor like an engine revving. I roll my shoulders and inhale, a metallic taste settles on my tongue. I can feel gears turning inside my chest. Slow, heavy, mechanical. The brutal engine is waking. And when it wakes, it enters overdrive.
The barbell riser with a harsh grind, like metal dragging against metal. My muscles jolt from the first rep, shaking up the stiffness of the day. My breath fires out and bursts. My core tightens like a piston chamber. My legs anchor to the floor like steel supports. The weight pushes down with crushing force, but pressure creeps power, pressure creeps engines. I push back hard relentlessly with precision and violence. Each trip becomes a mechanical strike. Each breath comes like a quail combustion. Heat grows behind my ribs like fuel catching fire. William accelerates.
A mechanical wine rises in the music.
Speeding, tightening, building speed. My palms sweat against the knurling. My arms vibrate with current. My lungs burn hotter.
Jarvis seconds away. I brace myself, ready for the ignition. The drop explodes like a supercharged detonation. I thrust the weight upward with violent precision. My nerves spark, my veins pulse like cables carry electricity. I become a machine of pure force. My breath blasts out of me. My spine stiffens, my chest expands with unstoppable power.
Every rep stands like impact force. Every breath hits like a blast wave. Every moment pushes me deeper into overdrive.
The brutal legend takes full command. I follow its momentum, unstoppable, unbreakable, unyielding.
A grinding darker rhythm rumbles through the room. Perfect for heavy sets that test the frame. I grab the bar, my hands daily numb from the vibes in your earlier sets. I pull, the weight rises like terra metal. My traps burn, my ribs tighten. My breath shakes violently, but I keep pulling. This machine does not stall. Each rep becomes torque. Each rep becomes expansion. Each rep becomes part of the engine. Sweat streaks down my face. My arms tremble under the load, but never fail.
This is overdrive and I refuse to slow. The music spirals upward, mechanical gears spinning faster and faster. This is the reload, the recalibration, the preparation for the second surge. I stack more plates, the bar bends slightly under the weight.
The sound of steel echoes, my heart aligns with the rising rhythm. I stand centered, the engine burning hot inside me. The builder reaches maximum tension, I inhale fuel. The second drop slams into the room like an explosion. I unleash raw force, rep after brutal rep. My roar tears out of me.
My arms shake on a violent torque.
My back tight is like a loaded spring, but I do not break, I celebrate. The party posters down the way from drinks and buddy, why it out?
No ring to sustain, no mercy, glad babe from wild.